Bruce Lee, widely regarded as a pioneer of modern martial arts, developed a revolutionary approach to combat training that has left an indelible mark on mixed martial arts MMA. His philosophy emphasized efficiency, adaptability, and the integration of various techniques, a foundation that mirrors the principles of contemporary MMA. The origins of Bruce Lee's training philosophy. In the 1960s, Bruce Lee began to challenge the rigidity of traditional martial arts styles. Dissatisfied with what he saw as the limitations of these systems, Lee created Jeet Kune Do (JKD), a martial art and philosophy that prioritized practicality and effectiveness in combat. JKD was not bound by a single style. Instead, it embraced the idea of using no way as way and having no limitation as limitation. Lee's training methods were highly unconventional for his time. He incorporated strength training, cardiovascular conditioning, and plyometric exercises, blending them seamlessly with martial techniques. This holistic approach to fitness and combat readiness is now standard in MMA gyms worldwide. Core principles that influenced MMA: adaptability and fluidity. Lee believed that fighters should adapt to their opponents, much like water conforms to the shape of a container. This principle resonates deeply in MMA, where fighters must transition seamlessly between striking, grappling, and clinch work to succeed. Cross-training in disciplines. Lee's insistence on learning from multiple martial arts forms laid the groundwork for MMA's concept of cross-training. By studying boxing, fencing, judo, and kung fu, Lee proved that combining diverse techniques could create a more complete fighter. Modern MMA champions often train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, and boxing, reflecting Lee's integrative mindset. Scientific training methods. Bruce Lee incorporated science into his training regimen, using tools like resistance bands, heavy bags, and even isometric exercises to build functional strength. He also meticulously analyzed movement and biomechanics, much like modern sports science enhances MMA training today. Lee's direct and indirect impact on MMA. Though Lee passed away in 1973, his influence on combat sports only grew. The emergence of MMA in the 1990s, particularly with the rise of the Ultimate Fighting Championship (UFC), showcased many of the principles he advocated decades earlier. Fighters began to prioritize well-rounded skill sets over mastery of a single discipline, echoing Lee's rejection of rigid styles. Prominent MMA fighters and trainers have cited Bruce Lee as an inspiration. UFC Hall of Famer Georges St. Pierre, for example, openly attributes his fighting philosophy to Lee's teachings, particularly the emphasis on adaptability and the blend of techniques. Modern training practices rooted in Lee's ideas today. The influence of Bruce Lee is evident in the training methods used by MMA athletes. Functional strength training. Fighters focus on exercises